got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an atabay, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
What up, Pops? What up, kiddo? It's Saturday. We're at the shop. It's Saturday at the shop. Saturday at the shop, Industrial Cigar Company, Frisco, Texas. Let's check how that audio is because it sucks.
I'm happy with that. Okay,
I'm
cool.
good with the audio.
Cool.
The content itself won't be good, but the audio sounds crystal clear.
That's right. What's up? What's up? Larry Adams, good morning.
Larry Adams is in, by the way, for coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, where my wife is. Let us know and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue.
What are we talking about on today's show?
We are talking about new finds, rare finds, and unexpected blends. Pre-sale orders for the big one starts this week. I can see clear with the vision.
Oh, I missed it. I missed the trading places.
You missed the trading places.
Yep.
Calling all dads. For what?
Just calling them.
Okay. And gotta have more cowbell.
Let's talk, shall we?
Man, first of all,
what's up, Hubnick? Good morning. We're a little bit early. I've got kids' games at 11, so I had to push it
we got
early.
county football,
and so we're gonna make sure we don't miss Saturday at the shop. But it's gonna be a little bit abbreviated because we're gonna have to take off sprinting here in a minute. But good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Drinking a little. You're drinking a little double espresso, which you probably need.
Should not be.
Should not be. Had a bad corn dog yesterday, apparently.
Boy, if I take off running, that's another reason why I didn't do these laugh mics.
Oh, okay.
Because if I have to upchuck and I got to take off running, then it wouldn't be on mic.
It's that bad?
I'm kind of teetering here. I'm giving it my best game right now.
How,
I'm okay. I'm not balmy yet.
You're not even clammy yet.
No.
You got nothing but time. Big week. Nice job, by the way, doing the little video yesterday that was basically compensating for the fact that we don't cover any content. And you did a great job of explaining all of the events that are going on.
I'm glad you saw through the lines there.
October is going to be a month to remember, a month we can't wait for, and then we won't be able to wait for it to be over with. Because there is a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and that was this week. I just continuously got kicked in the nuts all week. Just not being able to get done what needed to get done.
Yep.
And we got to the afternoon yesterday, and I thought, all right, let me just stop for a second here and talk about what it is that's happening, because we have two new line launches, 2 international brand owners who will be in here, 4 nights between the 2 of them, Halloween. We have Dad's group. We got members groups.
Cars and Scars.
In a month.
In a month.
Right. It's Cigar Roulette.
There are.
This is a.
When is that?
Tonight.
Son of a bitch. All right.
No, tonight. Let's talk about that. Yep. Tonight is not cigar.
It's not traditional roulette. Cigar roulette where you dig in your humidor, bring up 2 of the rarest cigars you've ever experienced.
I think they're calling it the daily stories.
Yeah.
So it's your daily cigar.
It's your daily cigar.
I like that.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Share it. Talk about it. And I think it's going to be a blast. And
that's great.
part of the Nerds and Newbies group that's led by Mark McClurkin.
Yep.
It's going to be it's 7 o'clock tonight.
And who's that group for? It's for newbies that are trying to get into this cigar journey, this cigar culture, to hang out with some nerds that are actually legitimate cigar nerds that will legitimately tell you what's really going on.
That's right.
Instead of half of the reviews that are out on the
Yeah, there
interweb.
is no ego to this group, and it
Uh-uh.
is a member group, but it really allows for people to learn a lot and then continue to learn.
Yeah.
There's no like hierarchy of like I am the man who knows this all. You know, it's everyone kind of learns from each other,
Yep.
and it's a good scheduled time once a month to come together and actually nerd out and get into it.
Yes.
And talk about the nitty gritty. Because if we're honest, if you're talking about it all the time, it just gets a little bit too much.
You end up losing. You get too far into the cigar, and you really. This is the component that you need in order to do the cigar community.
The conduit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, what am I smoking today? Great question. I'm actually smoking the new Maria Lucia limited edition.
That's right.
I have been teased with this at trade shows and other events by Luciano. They are physically in the building.
And they're on the floor?
And they're on the floor.
Okay.
And it is really, really good. Actually, that little bit of time since the show, it's in April, it's gotten better.
Okay. Yep, that's
really
going to be
nice.
I'm on the cold summer. The cold summer is just anytime, pick it up,
Money.
smoke it. It's just
Priceless.
money. It always fires. It's always great. Let's talk a little bit about cigars so we don't spend the whole time talking about events that are happening, because you seem to stumble in on a little bit of a find here.
Yeah.
Kind of a random assortment.
Yeah, this
is
was,
weird.
look at this shiny rock. Oh my God, it's gold. Ran into that with a contact that we have, and was able to score some
Marty?
stuff that typically we do business with some of these manufacturers. We do business with them direct, but you have to play some games in order to get it. You buy a bunch of these, and I'll let you buy one of those types of things. Well, we've cracked the code on that.
This is
the
like,
first-
This is a huge cheat code. Like this.
Huge cheat code.
Hopefully manufacturers aren't watching and don't start cracking down on this, because this is the cheat code of all cheat codes, because this allows us to have a more direct and more genuine connection with you, who's on the other side
Yeah.
of the lens. So that way we're not loaded in with literally thousands and thousands of dollars worth of products.
There was the first time that I ordered some of these special cigars,
Uh-huh.
because of what I would have to normally buy in order to get access to one. I would have had to have bought $30,000 worth of product in order to get these boxes. And you know which one it is.
Yeah.
The box is blue.
Is it that one? Oh, it's the other one.
Yeah.
The new one. Yeah.
Sorry to talk in code, but come on in and we'll explain it to you. Again, we're protecting ourselves so that we don't expose this cheat code. But one cigar that we were told, sorry, we only got 100 boxes, is the EP Carrillo Silk. It is in the house. It was actually kind of designed for the female channel, and you might know more about it, than I do.
blended by women.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was blended by a group of I think 8 to 10 women who are a part of the PCA and all of that.
Yeah.
And they created it.
Yeah. But they are here in stock. What do you got there?
This is a Plasencia Year of the Snake. This is one of the most unique blends I have ever smoked. I think just from a note standpoint,
Bar
it's one of these.
none.
I've never had anything like it, and it's a very positive. I've never had anything like it.
Sure.
Have I had a better cigar? Probably. But if you look at an extremely unique cigar, the quality is great, performance is great, but there's something about it that's very magnetic. It's easy to come back to. It's easy to keep smoking.
It's spectacular.
That's a top 10 cigar.
It is also you have to buy $4,000 worth of product at retail to be allowed to get one box. They are long gone. Mm-hmm. And we were able to get 2 boxes.
It's pretty cool.
It's
I'm
pretty
glad
cool.
you've kind of
The other one is
stumbled in here.
last week. Josh says, "Hey, I've gotten 2 calls today on the Plasencia 149." I'm like, "Josh, it's discontinued. It has been." He's like, "Yeah, I know. That's what I told him." But the one guy was like, "Man, if you ever find them," well, found them. Got 4 boxes of Plasencia 149s. Oliva, which is the Milano, is the only one that we've got on the floor that has passed our testing committee. bing, bang, boom, all of a sudden there's a 2023 and a 2024 limited edition cigar we didn't know exist, got them. And then, why don't we take a cigar that was put in the box in 1999, for those of you doing the math, it's 250 years ago. This cigar is the Fittipaldi Corona, put in the box, 1999. The cigar's 26 years old.
That thing.
I know you're 27.
I know you're 27.
And
Get a job.
you need to take your box, because I took mine last night.
Excellent. I'll take it as soon as I leave.
Cavalier LE, there are probably maybe 12 boxes left. Of the
Okay,
50.
so those are moving. Okay.
Oh yeah, we
those
have
are moving.
50.
Okay, good.
So I know there was 3 guys that bought boxes last night just because I was sitting there smoking one. So Cavalier LEs are still here. Maybe this and the 2023 are probably my 2 favorites, but super good.
You like the 23 more than last year's?
I liked last year's too.
Last year's was
the
like
last
19.
these last 3 years have been pretty.
They haven't
I just
missed.
love this Vitola.
I know.
It's a 6.5 by 50. There is another cigar that's coming out this week. If you want to segue into another spectacular 6.5 by 51.
I'm telling you what, this is Vision. I'll drop a photo of it in here. Vision is dropping this week with Luciano. Okay, it's that right in the middle of the screen there. Luciano will be in the building
Thursday, right?
Thursday and Friday. Thursday's already sold out, so we won't speak too much
Thanks for
about
playing.
it. It's thanks for those who got tickets. And
Lucky.
then Friday is first Friday. No tickets required. Bring your friends. No outside cigars permitted. The whole regular rigmarole. We've got Busy Bee, but we are launching Vision, which just listen to this from a blend composition. Let's get nerdy for a second.
Nerd.
Okay.
Nerd alert.
A double grade A Claro Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. Atabey Alfonso. That's what we're talking about. Behike, okay? Connecticut.
Right.
Double binder from Mirafel,
Cameroon.
12 years old.
12 years old.
Okay. You know what else is in that blend?
Did you say Peruvian?
There's Peruvian in that blend. You know how I remember that? Because I was looking at the video of us smoking it the first time, and he was talking about there's Peruvian tobacco in there. So Peru,
That probably explains
check.
why I love it,
I know.
because I'm a huge Atabey. Look, let's just cut through the cheese. Atabey is my favorite cigar, and it has that Peruvian in it that gives it this little bit of brightness. The Connecticut wrapper. This is basically a hybrid. This is Marifal has a baby with Nelson Alfonso, and it creates this cigar through Luciano as the delivery method.
Yeah, it's a very ICC blend. On paper, there's nothing wrong with the cigar. In reality, it's all good. So we'll have those. We will launch that. If you're here at the Thursday event, you'll get first crack at it. I think we have.
I'm gonna make this announcement. And by the way, I've not run this by you yet.
Awesome. I love this.
Yeah. This cigar should sit in the vault and should sit and hang out next to Marifal and Atabey's in that kind of $40 to $50 range. It plays in that range.
I 100% believe that.
I think that there was talk that this is going to be around $20 some. Okay. It's worth every penny. But this first 1,000 that will come here, they're not boxed. So what I'm going to propose is that we do a special bag of 10, but you pay for less than 10.
Okay.
I'm thinking you pay for 7, you get 10.
Oh, great idea. Yeah.
It's not about profit at this point.
Yeah.
With this,
Yeah. Listen,
here's the thing.
It's not even about staying in business.
This cigar, there are certain cigars that you need to smoke in order to find out what a good cigar tastes like.
So why don't we just?
I want everybody to be able to try that.
Well, for the first 1,000, for the first run that we have, let's just make it a certain price point with the understanding that it's going to bump to where it's supposed to go after that.
I'm good with that. You guys good with that?
I,
Larry Adams, you
It's not
know how to
gonna
get on
bump
our
up too
econ.
much,
I'm telling you guys, we have.
I don't honestly, I don't give a shit if anyone buys it.
I'll smoke them
I'll
all.
smoke them all.
Yep.
I don't care. I do not care.
Yeah, here's Brandon at the show. Luciano rips this thing open, goes, here it is, here's your cigar, it's all done. Brandon goes like this. We're gonna sell 1 million.
The first draw is
First draw.
Honestly, I do not care if this sells or not. So, I think you're right.
It is the first of a series.
It's the first of a series of 3 years that will happen. Also, we'll talk behind the scenes about what we're doing for next year's. I'm pretty excited about. Actually, we'll keep moving. It's
Okay.
part of a series,
Yeah.
and I like the way that we've gone through the process of going, okay, here's where it should be, because now we're kind of in the manufacturer's seat of
Yeah,
like, okay,
for
what
sure.
should it be worth, or what should it cost? We understand where it's going. We understand what it would fight with, but we go, now let's just make sure, in your words, behind closed doors, is I would rather have it more attainable for more people than less attainable and something someone has to
Yeah,
splurge to do.
yeah.
So I think it's right in line with our values, and as these first ones don't have boxes, we're not carrying the box cost.
Yeah, I don't-
So we can
yeah.
just pass that along.
This is one of those situations where we want to make sure that it's approachable for everybody.
And it will be. I like the mindset. I think it's right. And even when it bumps up when the boxes come in, it's not going to bump up, $8. It's not going to be a big bump, but we'll put that in. That launches this week, and of course, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about that cigar in the center. That is Luciano's vision, and it is a house project. This is not like an exclusive. This is an industrial.
This is an
cigar.
industrial cigar.
Yeah.
It's not going to be someplace else.
No, unless we sell it to them.
Right.
So, no, I'm looking.
I have a
forward
couple
to
of
it.
friends up in Nebraska that I would probably be okay letting them have some.
For sure.
With that Nebraska tie-in.
I
Makes
think
sense.
so.
Hmm?
Okay, so we have that this week. Luciano, I'm excited to see him again. Really excited to see him again. He's just a great dude. Then, now we have to talk Nelson here. We have to talk our selected tobacco.
Talking about
project.
great dudes.
Talk about legendary human beings and legendary projects. This is our selected tobacco 2025 exclusive project
So
with Nelson Alfonso, crafted specifically for Industrial Cigar Company. These are 5 different cigars in 2 blends. That the only thing that has been disclosed to us is the wrapper, which it is their Keystone
It's the
Ecuadorian Connecticut
Ecuadorian
wrapper.
Connecticut wrapper that's probably.
And that's all they told us.
What was interesting was the one time Nelson told me what the wrapper costs. The wrapper cost would exceed the price of any of the cigars that we have in the main humidor. Not in the vault, but in the main humidor.
Really?
Just the wrapper.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. So
It was nearly 40% of the price of the cigar.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is launching. I should say this. This pre-sale launches this week to Atabay and Apex members, October 1st. That is Wednesday. Now, this is what's cool. We were able to figure out. You had a good idea.
I've had one to two.
Okay. Will you talk about that idea, because I was able to put it into fruition as far as tech goes?
Yes. The idea is this. Because when we did the unveiling, we had multiple people, 2 of them sitting right over there.
Uh-huh.
They were not as excited about the one, they were excited about how many they were going to get.
That's right.
So, and Chris apparently is still on the fence, but I think he's up to 3, maybe more. He's at 3. So here's the thing. This thing is, when I say it's grossly underpriced, I am only going to compare that cigar to a Cohiba Bihique pre-2012. That's where these cigars are at. Right now, I was just in London. a Cohiba Behike box of 10, $780 per cigar.
Pounds.
780 pounds, over $800 per cigar. Box of 10, 8,000.
Okay.
This, I think we said 600.
Yeah, it's 600 without. That's before member pricing.
Yeah.
So 15% off of that. So what you're basically buying are the cigars, and you get the humidor for free. Is how that
Right.
works out, right?
Which is an amazing humidor. But how about this? And I don't know if we settled on the logistics if it's the second one's on, but we have set it up so that if you really want this, but you don't want to clump that money down, a 3-pay.
Yes. So here's kind of how we have it broken down.
For there's some serious charges on our side on that, so we'll have to
Yeah, I mean, look,
navigate those waters.
we want to make sure that you have access to this. We don't just drain your bank account.
Yeah.
Right. We want to share this experience with you, so we want to make it easier for you to do it. And like in my position, I would love to buy one of these, but I'm not going to buy $1,200 worth of a thing, because that's not the world that I live in. I understand many other people are in different situations. However, what we've set up is for our private members and for those who are going to pre-purchase multiples, we have set that up. So just look into communication, specifically in email. It's going to be easier for us to link to that. And if you just want to pre-purchase one, there will be a link, but there will be another link if you want to pay in 3. And so you'll set up, it will say like a little membership in there, but basically what we've done is we've set up a membership to break down whatever quantity you have into 3 payments, and then it will just auto terminate at the end.
Yeah.
So it will help, it'll help keep your powder dry.
Yep.
And you can, instead of doing one, you can do multiples, whatever.
Look, in the end, there are 200. And the other thing that we did, and I provided the list to my marketing wizard's son, 1,471 unique buyers of Atabays in the last 2 years. 1,471. On October, whatever's left, October 15th or in that area, you're going to do a text blast to all of them.
There's if it's handled right, but look, it's if I were on the outside looking in, I'd go, I have 200. I'll stick around. Maybe when holidays come up, I'll kind of think about it.
Yeah.
That would be my mindset. That would be my mindset. And I almost want to put the inventory viewable, because I want people to see, we're not marketing, we're not BSing this. Like, There are, as we did, we just spoke about it a week ago. And if you look at it as far as how many hands are up, we're probably a little over a quarter of these things that just have hands up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and we've kind of set it up, I think in a smart way, where we just don't hammer everyone's account that night. It's like, there are multiple opportunities between multiple pay periods, right? So like, we can stretch this.
Yeah.
You can be smart with it. So we're doing our best.
Yeah.
To do it intelligent. So that way when we come in, and look, at 18th is the pickup day, the ship day, all of those things when Nelson is here. You don't have to buy one to come in and be a part of the event.
No.
There's no pressure with it at all. But we do ask and we do invite you to please come in with us that evening, and I'll put the link in here. But I really, maybe it's my ego or whatever, I just really want this to be something special for Nelson.
And I'm going to put it in this vein. This is me being a father. I don't ask you for much. I don't ask you for much. I'm asking you, put your ass in a seat in this building on the 18th. Nelson Alfonso is a rock star.
Yeah. What's up, John Wilson?
An absolute rock star. He is going to be leaving Spain the day after he receives a certificate of occupancy for a factory he's been working on for years. And he's going to be here to celebrate his family's 175th anniversary and the 5th anniversary of the Atabay Private Lounge here at ICC. And when we spoke, he said, our families need to be together on that day. And this is it.
Yep.
So what I hope is that we have to set up outdoor seating so that we can accommodate 200 or 300 people.
That's right.
And it will be, we're talking a little bit about the setup. You're talking about doing like an autograph area.
I'm black tie that night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Black tie. We're all going black tie. Dress to impress, but it's going to be cool because there's a whole flow to the evening. So you'll come in through the front. You can either go straight down here. We're in Dreamer, so there's going to be a couple of tables for pre-sale pickup, and if you want to buy any additional boxes, you can. Then immediately slide down to the photo booth that's sitting right against the wall, and you can have Nelson sign the box, take a photo with him, and then slide over here to the 360 booth, and then have your own little information, your own little video. And then if you want to crack that thing open, what's up, Stanko? If you want to crack that thing open, right behind us in the parlor, we're going to make that the cedar room, where we're going to have white glove lighting and cold draws and experience and cedar and the whole thing. And then when you go into Atabay, we're making this into basically a selected tobacco museum. And the whole mindset behind it is 175 years displayed in one project. So let's talk about why are the hinges special? Why is this inset, inlaid, holographic seal important? Yeah. Why is the medallion important? All of those things. So it's going to tell the whole story. And Nelson has no idea that he's going to walk into this little museum setup. And did you see the photo from Ale? It's going to be beautiful. We're putting our heart and soul into this, and we hope to share it with you that evening. So everything will be up here. We'll have music. Who's the same gentleman who was here for the Vita Lux?
Yeah.
His name is Bill, but he plays saxophone. He's on the keyboards. He sings. And when he was in here, somebody came up to me like, "Man, what station is this? This is really good." It's like, no, it's that guy. That's the guy.
That's the guy.
It's
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
So really top tier everything.
Prepare to have your pinky out that night.
That's right. And if you get hot and heavy on the pre-sale, we will hand select invitations for a night before at your house, which is going to have Spanish wines and Cuban rums. There's going to be live music in the backyard at your house.
Yep.
And a very small group will have the opportunity to just sit in the backyard and have a patio cigar with Nelson.
Man, I'm glad I get to go.
I'm really glad. Yeah,
my heartbeat just kind of started doing that.
I mean, trust me, like my hands have been sweaty for weeks working on this project, and it's one of those things where you just hold it so near and dear that you just pray that it goes right. I mean, everything we're doing right now in October is just so important we do it right.
Cannot wait.
And so if you feel any more intensity from us from a communication standpoint, it's because, as I said in the video yesterday, we are all on the rev limiters together, and we hope you come along with us in this ride. Like, to be just completely open and honest, we can't do it without you.
No, and the request is genuine in that I've had the privilege to be around him in Cuba and at the Habanos Festival and PCA. The people that are trying to get to see him remember the day he was giving us literally sat the 60 Count Humidor, and the Newman family from J.C. Newman is waiting while he's presenting this to us, and they just wanted to talk.
They just want to, yeah.
People are trying to see, the guy's going to be here for the day. You just don't get this opportunity.
But to even take it to I don't care if anybody's watching. This is just us having a conversation now. But here's where it takes it to the next level. And by the way, if you are paying attention, we're talking about Nelson Alfonso Selected Tobacco. So when we meet him at the show, he's disconnected with all of you, all of us, that to avoid the Newmans or Cigar Aficionado or fill in the blank of any big dog coming over and distracting, He pulls us into his booth,
Private
meeting room and locks the door.
Yeah.
He hits the deadbolt so we could stop for 20 minutes and have a conversation.
Yep.
Because he cares enough about making sure that our ICC family is taken care of, paid attention to, and look, this isn't a dollars important thing because we are jack shit to anybody, but they care about what's happening here.
And that's why you don't see Nelson interviewed. You don't see Nelson in all the trade magazines. You don't see stories with Nelson Alfonso and Cigar Aficionado because he refuses to do that because he wants the cigar to be what satisfies his people, not him.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a couple of people that just would rather sit in the background and just enjoy everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I look, this isn't selling, it's just talking. We just cannot stress enough how if you're into cigars, if you're into Atabay, if you're into just meeting good people in this industry, plus let's not forget that the volume of people are in here is going to be like one of the ultimate I don't want to say networking events from a business perspective, but just from a meeting of people. Because you talk about like-minded people in the same spot.
It's going to be special. It's going to be a special night.
Yeah.
Speaking
of special nights, what about Halloween?
Halloween is coming. I'm so excited because Begley and I connected, Queen Bee and I connected yesterday, and she kind of painted the picture of what's going where and what kind of decorations are going to be there. It's going to be cool. I mean, it's we have the event, and this is the first year, I think maybe ever, that we've had free tickets for someone to come in.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Now, we're kind of taking a risk. I don't know if it pans out or not, but it's really, really exciting. Yesterday, we just got confirmation Iron Root is in again.
Oh, that's so great.
Iron Root is going
Love
to be
those guys.
doing that. And we also have to talk about Iron Root off cam about what's happening. But I'm just looking at kind of the breakdown of what's happening. Even out front, there's going to be decorations. There's going to be decorations galore. A good mix of old stuff and new stuff. Saturday Night Live themed. I'm happy with where our tickets are right now. We need to keep the pressure on. We need to keep the throttle down.
But if anyone knows our Halloween parties, this is the one. I had a cigar the other night with Steve Miller, who's the editor of Cigar Snob magazine. He said, I can't wait for the pictures, which is typically code for they'll be in the magazine. Mm-hmm. And just super excited. We've invited some folks from the PCA. We've invited Cigar Snob to come out. But I think that the theme is awesome.
Thank you to Garrett Reed.
Yeah, thanks, Garrett Reed. I think it's going to be. It's funny. I'm not thinking about my costume as much as I'm thinking about certain people and what they would do.
I know.
When our left tackle Jonathan Scott, 6'8", left tackle in the NFL forever, said he was going to be a conehead. I go, Jonathan, you're going to be 7'7". You can't. I don't think it's not going to work.
Do you know who I was thinking about him the other day? You know who he would be? It would be perfect for him.
Who?
Is the guy that the what's up with that? Hey, what's up with that? He's like the reverend. And then you got the running man, Jason Sudeikis.
Yes.
I think he'd be a good what's up with that. But it is cool. It is fun going in. But that's coming up quick. That's less than a month away.
The other thing I'm excited about is on DirecTV, there's actually a channel called the SNL Vault that just it'll take like, I saw there was an episode of Eddie Murphy that just does a half hour of his skits. And then it'll do somebody else and does somebody else. So we could just let that run on loop on the TV.
Yeah, we should have one TV in here always doing that just for
some ideas. It is. There was some great skits.
There is.
So super excited about it.
All right. I think I've got we can talk one more thing because I really got a boogie here. Mm-hmm. This Wednesday we have one of my favorite things to do in the lounge every month. Probably my favorite thing. It's our dad's group.
Yes.
So if you're a dad and want to connect with other fathers in all different phases of life, we do it the first Wednesday of every month. It's led by Kelly Haney. He does a tremendous job. That is right here in the parlor. It's a small group, very intimate. When those doors shut down, what happened, what's said in that room stays in that room. And it's good to be in a point where you can go, man, I'm struggling here. I need some help with this. And every month, last month it seemed like everyone was kind of cool. So it wasn't quite as mentally straining and challenging. Everyone was just kind of cool, which I think
maybe it's working.
I think it's a testament that it's working, or it's just that seasonality that everyone is a little busy. Now that everyone's kind of hopped into their fall routine, I anticipate this week to be pretty.
Yeah, because I think the next couple of sessions are going to include the first month or two that my kids were in school, and how at this point they want to wring their neck and all the other stuff that comes with being a father.
All of the things. So I'm looking forward to that. That will start at 7:00 on Wednesday, and boy, it's flying right now. It's full throttle. Miss Robin, if Christy and Scott want in, let's go.
Love Miss Robin.
Miss Robin is one of the most important people in our family's lives.
Yep.
She is a tremendous woman. She runs Robin's Nest Montessori. All of our kids have gone through, and she is a remarkable woman. She is just salt of the earth. So anything you want to do, we're in it. We're in for it for sure. Well, with that, I got to go coach my.
You got to go coach. I got to go watch these guys play that communist sport. But end of the show review. This Maria Lucia limited edition. It is so good.
It's a Luciano.
It's a Luciano. It's a Maria Lucia. It has got depth that the original one just. The original one's great, but it doesn't have this kind of depth.
All right, we have a lot of cigars sitting in that humidor. We've got a lot of events. Come be a part of them. But with that being said, I got to go yell at 5-year-olds.
Let's do it.
Peace. We out.